Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Drop the Tea. And we see the title, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Melanie's Girl Trip, the last day. So we're going to get into the girls' trip, the last day that just aired tonight here, Saturday. And I know it's late, but I wanted to get this video out. And all things said on this channel is alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for commentary purposes only. And in my very own opinion, it's all alleged. And when you come in, please give me a thumbs up. So we start with at the dinner table with Stormy wanted to know how Melanie felt about one of the so-called fans coming to her job or her place of business, and she wanted to know how Melanie felt about it. Melanie, didn't say anything, but Sharnita said that you know how she feels about it. Well, Stormy was saying, well, she's not saying nothing, and Letitia's like, well, when you don't say anything, that says everything, which I didn't think was none of her business. I'm sure Mel's a grown woman and Mel's a grown woman. If Mel wanted to say something, she would have said something. And Mel did say something. Melanie said she don't have to say chai tea about it. So I thought that was kind of funny, you know. So my whole thing is this, and anybody knows this. This goes for the Barbs. This goes for the Beehive. This goes for the Barty gang. You cannot control your fan base. Your fan base is a bunch of people you don't know. You cannot tell a bunch of grown people what to do that you don't know. And they should know this. I don't think they have a big enough fan base, but they should all know this from, other celebrities' fan base that they can't, tell them what to do. And they think Melanie can tell them what to do, which Melanie cannot tell anybody what to do. The fan base does what they want to do. So you know, I don't know what more, why they keep talking about it. She cannot tell people she don't know what to do. If somebody came to her place of business, she should have handled that. Somebody come to your place of business, you do what you need to do. Just like anybody else who walk up to your business, you do what you want to do what you need to do. You handle business. And then in the confessional, Destiny, which always wants to instigate some stuff. Oh, Melanie sat there with a stone face. What is that supposed to mean, Destiny? You always trying to egg something on to keep something going on. That's why you and Melody will never be friends. Okay. Then we move on to Letitia. And I thought this was very something very off about Tisha this season where she was the instigator of everything. She was a bone collector. She was carrying bones this season, baby. Yeah, she was carrying them. I thought that was, to me, I have nothing against Tisha, but I just thought that was distasteful to bring up the fact that Trish lied about not going to Martell's house. And now that we know that Trish actually did, and now that we know Trisha can look at you with a straight face and tell a lie, I don't like that. Me personally, if I knew I had went to someone's house, I would have just came out and said that I don't care how I would have looked at people, what people would have thought about it. I would have just told the truth. I would have just told the truth about it. I don't care what nobody think. I'm a grown woman. If you know you didn't do nothing, so who cares what somebody thinks? But to sit there and tell a lie and say, nope, I didn't, I've never been to his house. When known all along you did go to his house. So Tisha busted out at the table. And Stormy said something to her too, like, why did you lie to us and say that you never went to Martell's house? Then she come clean and said, well, I don't want y'all to, to think of how it would have looked. Well, how do it look now? Look the same way that you lied. So everybody at this table, they can't believe nothing you say because you lied. Then now you want us to believe nothing happened. So how are we supposed to believe nothing happened when you already lied about you went over there? And another thing, your word to me is everything. If you lie about little things, you lie about big stuff. So that's not, that's really bad to me. When you can't tell the truth about little stuff, you'll lie about anything. And how she came into the situation lying out the gate. To me, what Trish is, she lies about everything. This is my thing here. When you're married and you're no longer living in the house together, and you want to start dating other people, and this is just my opinion, and this is just my thing. Y'all have moved out the house from each other. If you want to start dating other people and your husband want to start dating other people, y'all say, okay, it's over, it's complete. Y'all not living together or anything. What is the problem with y'all getting a divorce? Why would you want to still be married to somebody, and sleeping with somebody else, knowing in the eyes of the court and the Lord that you are still married? That just doesn't make any sense to me. I cannot do that. If I'm married, I cannot do that. I would have to have documentation saying I am divorced. And when somebody don't take care of that paperwork to me, that's telling me something is still there. It's something that you don't want to let go of. So you have been with Martell and still married. Now you have been with Ken and still married. So it's something there that you want to keep on holding on to Marquise. I don't know what it is. Because if you did not want to be married to this man, you'd have been got that paperwork drawn up. Now, I heard through the YouTube street that in September you started the paperwork. And to me, the only reason you started that paperwork is because Ken is pushing you to start it. If Ken would not have pushed you to start that, you would not have done that. That's just my opinion. It's all allegedly and in my very own opinion. Everything I say on my channel again is alleged and in my very own opinion for entertainment purposes only. And Ken let something slip out when he said when the guys were at a little outing because the women are out of town. The men decided to go at to this place and shoot bow and arrows. Ken, Maurice, Marceau, Martell, Chris Fletcher, and Courtney and Moses. So they get to talking about um, Trisha, and then Moses is talking about he heard that they was all trying to come for his wife, which is Sunny. And also he was saying that they got to talking about Trish and things like that. And Martell got to talking about, well, Trish didn't look like that when they were um, trying to train or whatever and things like that, or what have you. And he said if he gonna do something with a woman, he gonna do it, or whatever the case may be. Then Ken let it slip out. Well, I've been with a woman that's been married before. You've been with a woman that's been married before and you was dating her, sir? So what? Is this like a pattern of yours? Because I just when he said that, I'm like, oh, so you used to dating women with kids that are married but not divorced. So this is a pattern of yours, allegedly, because you said it on the TV. You said you've dealt with this before with some a woman that's not divorced. So is that your thing? Hmm. Thought that was very odd that he let that slip out of his mouth, or he let him letting us know this ain't nothing that Trish is. This is nothing new to him because he's dealt with a woman that was married before that wasn't divorced. I'm just saying this is what he said. All allegedly, but this is what he said. You can go back and watch it. I just thought that was odd. Um, and then also, you know, I didn't think that was funny what Moses said with the guys when they were saying, Martell tried to make a joke about it, the wife and then the side chick. And Moses said, "No, that's my wife. My wife ain't gonna go for that. We all know who gonna be the side chick, Destiny." I didn't think that was funny. You shouldn't be talking about nobody being no side chick when you married, and that's just in my own opinion. And Martell tried to get people to do what he was doing, talking about a side chick. No, I didn't think that was funny. And then in the confessional, Courtney said he got a lot of patience, and he does, because all Trish does is lie. And that's all allegedly, and in my very own opinion. Courtney is exactly right. Everything that Trish does come out of her mouth, she lies, lies, lies. And uh, everything that come out of her mouth is a lie, as far as I'm concerned. Allegedly, and in my very own opinion, she lied about everything. Then Ken tries to cover it up by saying, "Well, it was way before my time," to try to cover it up, and I know he feels some type of way. Um, so Courtney left him. He had to go pick up his car. Let me go back to the girls' trip, and Tisha, Kimmy, and Mel is in the swimming pool, and then Kimmy and Tisha tell Mel that Stormy and Trish left. Then Mel said, "I invited Trish on the trip, and then they could at least, thank me and said they was leaving, and things like that." And I do think, you could at least said thank you for the hospitality, but we got to leave. Our kids having some type of game or whatever was going on. Just hospitality, but I guess not. And then Mel said, "Well, everybody that's supposed to be here is here, and the people that don't supposed to be here is gone." And then Tisha and Kimmy, they had, they little time and said that, they got some things off their chest that they need to get off and things like that. And then Tisha said, "Well, Mel, I hope that us, me bringing it up at the dinner table didn't offend you, anything like that." And Mel said, "I already know he's an H, and that's why we got a divorce." She said she already knew that he was H'ing around, and that's why they divorced and things like that. So she already, knew. So, when you already, uh, free yourself from somebody, you already knew what they've been doing all this time. So when people bring up stuff that they did, why, and y'all had a divorce, you already pretty much already knew that he was doing stuff, and just more and more stuff come out, and you already knew what you had to do by divorcing that person, because you already knew that they were cheating and stuff like that. But it just give you more confirmation as to you did the right thing, to me. So Mel, she just keep confirming. But every time somebody tell her something, she knows she did the right thing by divorcing Martell. And if Ariana thinks she got a prize, she wrong. Because Martell gonna do the same thing to her that he did to Melanie. Cheat. But you know what? She said she don't care as long as he come back to her. Some women like that. They don't care if the man cheat long as they come back to them. Because some woman said that having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. And to those women who think like that, salute to you, but not me. I'd rather have no man. But hey, um, but I'm gonna try to wrap this video up. Um, Destiny feels some type of way. Miss Van, excuse me, not Miss Van, Miss Fletcher Nell said that she thinks that uh, Destiny and her son um got some, some type of sparks flying or what have you. And she did say she don't think her son is ready to really date anyone seriously because he just got out of a relationship. She said so they can date, but she said she don't think he's ready for nothing seriously or whatever, or what have you. So she said, but she do see some sparks there and things like that. Um, And then she also asked Sonny, "Do she have any kids?" Sonny said no, and but Sonny says she did. They're trying right now. She's doing in vitro. She's done it twice, and Destiny looked. And then in Destiny confessional, she said that she didn't think that was appropriate to ask that when, that her Moses, were gonna possibly be trying to have some kids, and she didn't think that was right. She was looked like she was in her feelings about that. But hey, Sonny said, that is her life, so she didn't mind Nell asking that. But Bestie felt some type of way about that. Um, what else happened in there? Um, Other than that, I think when Trish and Sonny left, I think the trip went actually better. I think everybody got whatever they needed to get out. Um, I think the trip was better once those two left and things went accordingly. And I think it was a good trip. I think everything that needed to be said was said. And where they go from here, we don't know. Um, can they be friends? I don't think friends. They can be acquaintance. Acquaintance. Um, I think they could possibly, if they're in a room with each other, they can speak and things like that. And while they're on the show, they can do what they have to do for the show, as far as being singers together for business. But as friends, I don't think so. Destiny and Mel be friends? No, I don't think so. Um, Trish and be friends with Mel? I don't think so. I don't think they could even be doing any scenes together because Trish is just a pathological liar to me. You can't trust nothing she says. Trish can look at you with a straight face and lie. Um, so that's pretty much to me ends up the trip. The trip after them two left, everything went good. That pretty much ends up. That's what the trip ends up to be to me. They got what they needed to say off their chest to me. That's how I took the girls trip. Everybody got what they wanted to say off their chest. As far as the men, um, Kimmy and Maurice talk. It's like at the end, going on to next Saturday, where he is just saying, to me, he said Trish don't know what she want. She's mixed up. He said like I said, if somebody wanted to be divorced, they would be divorced. And it's something still there that someone who's been separated and still not get divorced, something ain't right. Like I said, why are you still married? Why are you moved in with another man and sleeping with another man? You still married? Something ain't right. And it seems like Ken loves her more than she loves him to me. And Maurice allegedly said the same thing. and my very own opinion for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. That's what I got out the whole segment of this girls' trip and what the guys were talking about on their little outing. So drop it in the comments if you seen the show, if you got the same thing that I said out of the girls' trip the last day. Tell me what you think about the last season. About did you think that it was right for Tisha to bring up about Trisha and Martell at the dinner table? Did you think it was right for her to bring that up? Drop it in the comments below. Did you think that do you think that Melanie should have said something about what Stormy had said about her fans coming to her warehouse? Drop it in the comments below. Um, and how do you feel about Stormy and Destiny interaction? Drop it in the comments below. And also, if you didn't give me a thumbs up on your way in, please give me one on your way out. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. And tell me what you think about the last day on the girls' trip. Leave it in the comments below. Please follow me on my other platforms um, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Drop the Tea. Until next time, be safe and watch your surroundings.